Okay, so the last part that I've done with the castle and the actual re replacing the actual sky. So here's the kind of some of the final product that you can look at. So what I've done, I'll show you over here. It's just that I continued to work on it, and then if I just remove these guys, this is what the video was after that we stopped, and I did some more editing, and finally got a few things. I just noticed that I forgot to take this off. We can actually just remove that if you want to right away. Where's my patch tool? Patch tool. Let's just zoom in and let's see if that's going to work. And I'll click onto the patch tool again. Select these guys just way around really quickly. Let's go like that. And this will be the source. I'm going to move it so I don't need to see it. And deselect. And now it's gone. So there we go. So we got this part. So as you can see, I desaturated. Okay. And I did add some levels and just play with it like the settings. If you look onto this, you see like I made it a little bit darker than what it was. And then I added like a CPS, which is the photo filter, so it kind of look like orangey and all that. So that's when you do edits. So as I said before, like we can look at other parts that you can take some photos. Example, like if you take the Parliaments in Ottawa, very nice building, very awesome place, but as you can see, like this guy is very boring. This one, there's a lot of work to be done. I just try to do a little bit of work before, but I just wanted to show you like another example on how to select your stuff and how do you go about it, and with more features. So in this one again, I see like the sky seems to be like a really nice and easy to select. So I'll use the quick select tool, and I'm going to increase the size of that brush and just click and drag in here, just like that, really quickly. And as you can see, like, yeah, this is really bright, so therefore it's being selected. Don't forget to press on the Alt key to unselect stuff. And I actually, like, I'm going to go really fast. And to really the big part with that big brush, just go like that, press on the Alt key, and it does a pretty good job. Obviously, some part will be missed. And then you can reduce this over here. And you can actually just, again, press on the Alt key, reduce again, even more. And just try to select as much as I can. And then you keep on going like this, and you can do that all the way along. You have also some selection, like you can actually go in, and this is more the advanced stuff that you can do, is that you can actually use the pen tool and trace all the way around these parts and make it all look really nice, and taking a few more. So again, it depends on how much precision you want and how clean you want to have your selection, because it makes a huge difference when you do some composition. So this, I just want to keep this part, okay, and then keep on going. So here's what I've done, is just in order to keep and getting a better selection, as you're going to see later on, is that I went in and I know that I showed you refine the edge. I want to keep the actual castle. So once again, select inverse the selection. So go to click on the refine edge. So there's a few things that I did. So I take the radius and bump it up, I think like to 1.5, something like that. It's up to you. I did already right away to look at the decontaminating later on. Click on this tool over here, zoom in, and I'm going to show you really. So you see what the selection is already done before. So activate the paint, and you just go around and you see like, okay, this tree over here, I want to keep this information. And you just paint over. That's why I use a Wacom. You see like this is faded off. You can go back and just try to redo that again a little bit better. And I'm like, yeah, it's getting there. Not too bad. You can actually getting better and better. You'll see like later on. Then you can actually just go around the edge of the entire building, and you see like there's kind of a radius and the feather. So let me see if I want to go reduce that right to 0. Let's see if that's going to work better. Yeah, it's like they're still doing this kind of stuff. Okay, so you see like this selection, go like this, and like, oh, obviously, I believe, let me see, cancel that. I'll go in here, and that will really help if I activate this layer. There we go. So decontamination, there we have. So if you didn't see that, it's just that I had the wrong layer activated. Okay, so that's why it was not showing me this part. So if I go in here and just start to paint, it should make a better selection. Yeah. So I'm going to make it really quick. And then I'm going to show you again that 3. So if I go in here, now that's way better. And I can actually select in there and just paint. And so because if I put another background in here, it will take some effects. So go in here and just like that. And even I'm probably going to crop this out. So don't worry too much about it. And then I would go in and you can see like part of the actual kind of the railing. It might catch it. I might say like, you know what, if you don't, well, yeah, it's still pretty good. I'll go in here, go like that, paint over it. And don't go too far so that the computer that doesn't have to think too much, because this is really bright part. So anyways, not to make you look at all of this, okay? So you do that all the way around, you press OK, and then you see your selection, it makes a mask right away over here. I'm just going to delete this guy because I've already done this work. So I'm going to go in here and activate this. Okay, so as you can see right now, we see the sky into the back, okay? And then we already see like right now is the selection in with the actual sky that was at the bottom. So I'm going to activate the actual mask. So you can see this is what I have so far. When I did this, like, which was that the greatest job is just to show you that, yeah, you can use that refine edge to make it better. And we'll do that later on with air. So I'm going to activate this over here. You see the clouds. It's kind of lucky because it seems like the sun is coming the same way as the sky. And it seems to be like, okay, maybe some retouching, obviously, to make it more realistic because it seems to be really low. So that I would actually manipulate this later on. But just to show you like a few things that I've done, try to make it and keep on working, but it's taking too much time. This one is like I adjusted the level of the actual, just the building. Okay, and actually like I did a copy of it, so therefore if I go in here and I activate, like I deactivate all of these, so I made a copy of this picture. So how did I do that? All those settings, all the edits that I've done, I pressed on to Control Alt Shift E to make a picture of it, because I'm going to keep this because I would need to do more work that I would like to. And then I went on and just this layer over here was just like I would actually say like remove distraction. Okay, so as you recall, I'm going to deactivate this and deactivate this. I'm going to put it on. You see like those famous tourists that I have, okay? And I showed you like multiple ways of doing that. So here's what I've done. It's just that they're gone. And then this part of it was done. And I'm going to need to go in and do these guys and also like these guys on the bench and these people over here and these people and all those kind of distraction. I would actually remove them, taking more time. But at least you get to see another way of doing it. And if you want to, you can actually go in and just add some more details to it. So this is basically what you do when you work into the selection tool and the composition. So hopefully that helps. And next off, we'll see the more features.